Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. If you like making money, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up for this content. We're going to be talking about platinum. And I'm going over an article. It goes over kind of some of the supply side of things. And I think it's something that hopefully everyone on this channel will realize with platinum. So right here it says Platinum Giant South Africa Forced by Virus to Look into Abyss. This was published in August of 2020. This is South Africa's gold industry has been dying slowly for years as the coronavirus undercuts the already fragile case for investment. Its platinum mines may be next. Go down here. It's talking about the beset by power and water shortages, whipsawing government policies. South African producers have cut spending over the past decade on mines responsible for 75% of global platinum supply. It's got a series of mega open cast projects risks being shelved, depriving a recession-hit economy of essential investment. But the toughest blow may land on the so-called Western Limb, the traditional heartland of the nation's platinum belt. The Western Limb region has been the bedrock of South African platinum, and that is in decline. It is the end of an investment cycle in those types of mines. South Africa's shifting platinum fortunes, the Bolsveld complex, which is these greenish colored ones, and then the platinum mines are all the white dots. Come on down here. So they're talking about the output of South Africa's 130-year-old gold industry that slumped over the past 3 decades as the geological challenges of operating the world's deepest mines pushed up costs. The platinum deposits discovered by Hans in the 1920s contain about 3/4 of the world's known reserves. 3/4 of the world's known reserves, but were only exploited in the 1950s with a surge in demand from car makers using the metal to cut exhaust pollution. The sun is definitely starting to set over some of the conventional, deep, high-grade Western Limb areas, said Johan, a spokesman for Impala Platinum Holdings. It's exactly like gold. There is more gold, but it's deeper and requires more capex, and prospects of making a return are slim. Platinum output peaked in 2006, and the lack of investment in deep-level Western Limb shafts will result in a further sharp contraction in production over the next 10 years. These are the PGM giants. South Africa is number 1 in platinum, rhodium, and number 2 in palladium. Here is the platinum in the gold, and you can tell this is the majority of production versus all these other ones in the gold color here. And it says, the windfall from surging palladium prices, another platinum group metal produced at South African mines, refilled the coffers of local producers over the past 18 months, but hasn't been enough to justify large capital expenditure projects. That's delaying the construction of the next generation of mines on the northern limb of the platinum belt and hastening reserve depletion. Man, so this is going to be really, really tough for platinum going forward in terms of increasing supplies. Anglo Platinum delayed decision until the second half of next year on whether to spend as much as $1.5 billion on expanding output at its key, however you say that, mine. Still notwithstanding the investment hiatus, the platinum sector remains in better shape than South Africa's gold industry. Even without further spending, some deep-level mines have a 30-year lifespan, according to James Wellstead, a spokesman for Siboney-Stillwater, the world's number 1 platinum miner. Here's South African platinum output in gradual decline. Peak output in 2006, and you can see it just going sideways or in decline over time. Looks like they can't raise production here, and there's going to be a lot more investment needed if they're going to try to raise this. And it's not, what I mean by a lot, this is going to be many, many billions of dollars of investment, and it's going to take time to bring this back into production at anywhere near the rates I think that they want to produce at. With COVID-19, all the companies went into cash preservation mode. An analyst said, over the next decade, there could be a big step change down in PGM production if the industry does not invest. So I just wanted to touch on that for everybody who's platinum investors. I'm a big platinum investor. I see a very bright future. We've got this going on with demand. We've got this going on with supply. And what that means is that we can put this dollar sign in our pocket if you're buying platinum. Because one, you've got platinum that is extremely cheap in relationship to all the other metals on a ratio basis, which means that for an investor standpoint like me, I'm looking at that saying, hey, look, this metal's the cheapest it's ever been against these other metals. I'm starting to pile my money into it. So what's happening is you're getting a bunch of investors piling money into platinum. We're going to force this into a very large deficit. Now, platinum, I don't think people understand. When you pile into silver, silver is held amongst a lot of people. There's also a lot of junk silver that's above ground. So when you go to invest in some of these precious metals, the physical precious metals, when the price goes up, silver is going to have a lot more resistance when that price goes up as people start offloading a bunch of junk silver to be melted down and they're selling their silver. A lot of people have a lot of investment silver above ground and they can just sell it. It's very easy to sell. Now, no one owns platinum. Platinum's like uber rare. All right. On average, there are 0 ounces per person in America of platinum. 0. Now, there's no inventory of it. And it's not like people are going to just say, hey, look, this price is going up. I'm just going to offload my platinum. It's like, well, who owns platinum? No one owns platinum. So what I am trying to get across here is we've got an increasing demand for platinum. We've got decreasing supply for platinum. We've got a cheap ratio on a historical basis for platinum to be an investment asset because it's cheap against all the other metals. Do you catch my drift here? You've got no upward resistance when this thing goes. There's no inventory of it anywhere. With no inventory and you're buying it when it's cheap, eventually when this hits, I don't want the guys on the channel to be left out. This is going to be, I think, a very good opportunity to purchase some platinum, physical platinum. And I think we could see some crazy stuff. If you want to buy the producing companies, check out my update videos, overall market updates. Sometimes I put some platinum producers in there. The companies that people like on the channel, and this is not advice, but if you want to do further research for platinum producers, PLG, Anglo-American Platinum, and Impala Platinum. Those are the 3 that people really like. So those are there's 2 producers there and 1 exploration, which is PLG. So check them out if you want to look at those producers. I'm not recommending them at all. I'm just stating what people are doing. I cannot give financial advice. If you guys like this content, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave comments below on what your guys' thoughts are. I think platinum, potentially, it could be a better opportunity than even silver. I wouldn't trade my silver for it. I'm just accumulating. I've got them separate. I've traded my palladium for platinum. I've swapped some gold for platinum. And then I'm cost averaging into platinum because it's the cheaper metal. Thanks for listening. This is Finding Value.